Good morning, homies and homies, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, I will be answering the question, how does your product engage with the audience and how will it be distributed as a real media text? To answer this question, I will be using my own film, The Boogeyman. To make this easier to understand, I will divide the answer into two parts. First, I will talk about how my product engages with the audience through genre, posters, trailers, merchandise, and social media. Then, I will explain how the film could be distributed as a real media text through film festivals, distributors, and streaming platforms. My film combines two main genres, mystery and news parody. The mystery aspect creates suspense and curiosity, while the news parody adds humor by exaggerating the style of a school news broadcast. This combination helps attract different audiences. Teenagers may enjoy the humor and the school setting, while mystery fans enjoy trying to figure out the identity of the boogeyman. The unusual idea of a mysterious kidnapper targeting members of a high school golf club also makes the story unique and memorable. To promote the film, we created multiple posters and trailers that represent the tone and story of the boogeyman. Trailers are one of the most important marketing tools because they give the audience their first impression of the film and help build curiosity while revealing the entire story. Our trailers were designed to highlight both of the film's main genres, mystery and news parody. The opening shots introduce the news studios and the two reporters, Brock and Connor, which immediately established the comedic and parody elements of the film. By starting the trailer in the newsroom setting, the audience understands that the story will involve exaggerated news reporting and satire. As the trailer continues, the tone gradually becomes more mysterious. We began to see interviews of the student thoughts on the strange events surrounding the disappearance of the golf club members. The pacing becomes faster, the music becomes more dramatic, and quick cuts of suspicious clues are shown. This editing style builds tension and encourages the audience to start asking questions about who the boogeyman is and what his motives are. Ending the trailer with an answer question is important because it motivates viewers to watch the full film to discover the truth. According to the media theorist Roland Barthes, audiences interpret meaning through semiotics, which are visual signs and symbols. In our trailers, several signs communicate the mystery genre. For example, the use of dim lighting and shadowy environments suggest secrecy and danger. Even the title, The Boogeyman, has a double meaning. In golf, a boogie refers to a score above par, but culturally, the phrase boogeyman also refers to a mysterious figure that causes fear. Another important feature of the trailers is the use of humor through the news parody format. The exaggerated reactions of Brock and Connor make this situation feel dramatic in a comedic way, which helps balance the darker mystery element of the film. Finally, the trailer ends with the words, "Coming soon in theaters," which helps build anticipation. Another way my film engages with the audience is through merchandise and marketing strategies. We created several products inspired by the film, including t-shirts, coffee mugs, hats, golf team accessories featuring the Boogeyman logo. One of the most interesting products is a toy set that recreates the Gateway High School news studio, including the two main characters, Brock and Connor. This toy set was designed to appeal to both younger audiences and collectors. We even made 10 special editions versions of the set to make it more exciting for collectors. This strategy connects to the concept of ubiquity, which means making an intellectual property visible in many everyday spaces. When people wear boogeyman clothing or use boogeyman merchandise, they're constantly spreading awareness of the film. The more audiences see the brand in daily life, the more recognizable it becomes. Social media also plays a major role in engaging audiences. Marketing expert Seth Godin, the author of Tries, explained that social media products build communities of fans who share the same interests. Instead of only promoting the film through advertisement, we will use social media to create a community around the Boogeyman brand. For example, we could post behind the scene footage, introduce the characters, and allow fans to discuss theories about the mystery. Another important concept in audience engagement is prosumerism. Prosumerism means that audiences are not just consumers of media, but also participants in creating and sharing content. Fans may create their own theories about the boogeyman, share memes or fan art, or discuss clues from the trailers. This idea also relates to media theorist David Gauntlett, who argues that audiences use media to build their own identity. When fans wear Boogeyman merchandise or participate in online discussions about the film, they're expressing their connection to the story and its community. Now moving on to the second part of the question, how the film will be distributed as a real media text. The first step in the distribution process will be submitting the film to film festivals. Film festivals are an important starting point for many independent films because they give filmmakers the opportunity to present their work to audiences, critics, and industry professionals. Major festivals often attract film distributors, producers, and media companies who are looking for new films to acquire. Because of this, festivals can act as a bridge between independent filmmakers and the professional film industry. Film festivals also help generate publicity and word-of-mouth marketing. When audiences watch a film at a festival and enjoy it, they often talk about it online or share reviews. Critics and journalists may also write about the film, which increases visibility and helps build interest before a wider release. For a film like The Boogeyman, which combines mystery and parody, festivals that support independent comedy or genre films will be ideal. A successful screening could lead to positive reviews, audience engagement, and potentially attract companies interested in distributing the film more widely. After the festival stage, the film could be distributed through a platform called Film Hub. Film Hub is a distribution service designed to help independent filmmakers connect with streaming platforms and digital distributors without needing a traditional studio deal. Filmmakers upload the film to the platform, and Film Hub works to place the film on different streaming services, television channels, and digital marketplace. This is particularly helpful because large streaming companies like Netflix or Amazon are usually difficult for independent filmmakers to access directly. Film Hub simplifies this process by acting as a middleman between filmmakers and streaming platforms. Another advantage is that Film Hub operates on a revenue sharing model, meaning filmmakers earn money based on how their film performs on streaming platforms. Some creators have reported earnings around $1,000 per month per film, depending on viewership and distribution deals. This makes Film Hub a realistic option for independent projects like The Boogeyman to reach a wider digital audience while still maintaining creative control. Ideally, if the film gains enough attention through festivals and digital distribution, it could eventually partner with one of the major Hollywood distributors, often referred to as the Big Six. These major studios have large marketing budgets and international distribution networks, which mean they can release films in movie theaters around the world and promote them to much larger audiences. Working with a major distributor will allow The Boogeyman to expand beyond independent audiences and reach a mainstream global market. However, if a full theatrical release is not possible, another effective option will be releasing the film on streaming platforms such as Amazon Prime, Apple TV, or other digital services. As streaming platforms have become extremely important in modern film distribution because they allow audiences to watch films instantly from anywhere in the world. This type of distribution is especially useful for independent films because it removes many of the limitations of traditional cinema releases. Instead of relying only on movie theaters, streaming platforms allow the film to reach global audiences quickly and conventionally, helping the film build a fan base through online viewing and social media discussion. By combining film festivals, digital distribution through Film Hub, and potential partnerships with larger distributors or streaming services, The Boogeyman could realistically reach both niche and mainstream audiences as a real media product. In conclusion, The Boogeyman engages audiences through a combination of genre, visual storytelling, marketing, and fan participation. The mystery and news parody genres attract different types of viewers, while posters and trailers use semiotics to communicate the tone of the film. Merchandise and social media help build ubiquity and create a fan community, encouraging consumerism where audiences actively participate in the film's culture. Finally, distribution through film festivals, Film Hub, major distributors, and streaming platforms will allow the film to reach a wide audience as a real media text.
Whatever. So, thoughts and prayers to them.
I think I may have taught him last year. No. It was this year, third period. It could have been fourth.
We're in those for some amazing interviews.
The seventh kid has just gone missing from the golf team. Who? Wait, there's a golf team at this school? Good morning, welcome back. I'm Senior Brock Schmidt.
And I'm Senior Connor Jones.
Thank you for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.